hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Origins. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, because Shale has leveled up. We're killing a werewolf. I think we're killing a werewolf, I'm not really sure. Shale is not maximum level yet. Curious. Curious indeed. I don't know if I'm gonna need... Yes, I am not gonna need. This is good. Okay, so now we have all of our skills unlocked, which is pretty good. I'm gonna get willpower up there because I don't believe I need anything else. Although just extra strength, actually extra constitution would probably be the best one for that. That doesn't actually add to defense, but let's go for willpower so I can do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's that. Shale now has that ability, which is for this. Absolutely, it is. Thank you very much, Shale. And let's continue killing. What were we killing last episode? I forgot about the specific type of enemy that I was killing. And we got a clan elm over here. It's tier 1. My god. Are we really that behind? These werewolves don't know what they got coming for them.
Yes.
It's like, if we're finding this low level equipment, they're in for a little bit of hurt. Now, I didn't, in between episodes, I didn't go back and watch the footage of the episode where I came back over here, or not where I came back over here, but specifically where I revisited this area when we killed the that Revenant, I think it was? Not really sure. That wasn't too long ago, actually, because I left that mostly for the end. But still, I haven't gone back and watched, so I don't know if the entrance to this area was concealed before we noticed that the actual entrance that we hadn't found was locked, because that makes sense. It would be concealed before you notice a door is locked. That's how things work. Autosaves! That's how things work for sure. But I don't think this is the end. Oh. Friends. Excuse me. Oh.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
We're talking right now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
And how do I know I won't be walking into another ambush?
What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger you further.
So is your lady Whitherfang?
She is not Whitherfang, but she can tell you of Whitherfang if you ask. But first, you must agree to parley.
Why doesn't this lady come and speak to me herself?
We would not let her. We will protect our lady to our last breath. It may yet come to pass that you will kill the rest of us, but until then, we will not chance her coming to harm.
So the follow-up question is, why are you sending your greatest enemy into immediately, well, on my word at least, into her immediate proximity? If you were willing to talk, why didn't you earlier?
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees, and since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
Acquiesce we shall. Then take me to this lady.
It wishes to speak to these creatures. What is the point? We've slaughtered our way this far. What's a bit further?
It's never a weakness to seek out alternatives, Shale.
Fine. Arguing with that logic will just give me a headache, I swear.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
Teeth. Many teeth. They're all very upset, though. Wow, that last one. Are we in the presence of the lady right now? Or are we just in for a an ambush, because that's what it looks like right now. Oh, that's the lady.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Really? You seem more like the Lady of the Ruin to me.
You will not speak to the lady of this manor!
I'm sorry,
Swiftrunner.
I couldn't hear what he said.
Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
Swift Runner, I wonder if that is... Nah, that wouldn't be Whitherfang. The other werewolf named Swift Runner, and I didn't really understand. Maybe he was talking about himself? He struggles with his nature. You lead the werewolves, do you?
Those whom I have helped are very grateful for what I have done for them. I offer them guidance, but I do not command them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
Zathrian, huh? Such as?
It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
That's horrible. Let's say this one instead. So Zathrian cursed them, I take it?
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Whitherfang came to be. Whitherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Whitherfang himself is.
So the Dalish leader misled us.
Are you really surprised? You?
No, just trying to picture his little elf head squishing. Ah, there we go.
They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Huh. I guess the question, why don't you rejoin human society, is pretty self-explanatory, or not self-explanatory, but pretty self-evident. Why did you ambush the Dalish? For revenge?
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
I I don't know if you would, actually. This persuasion here is interesting. I wonder if I can persuade him to come instead. Why would Zathrian agree to come here alone?
If Zathrian comes, I shall summon Whitherfang. I possess that power. I also have the power to ensure Whitherfang is never found. Tell Zathrian this. If he does not come, if he does not break the curse, he will never find Whitherfang, and he will never cure his people.
Her lips are twisted. Her right upper right lip is like all twisted. You'll notice that he just kept doing that. What if there's no way to break the curse?
I believe there is.
He doesn't
There
do
must
that.
be.
If there is no way, then he dies. Then they all die.
Very well. I'll go to Zathrian and tell him this.
And we shall await your return. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll make cuts for the journey back. It's all good. And we gained a new ability. Major strength, that's Shale. Shale liked that. Yep. Shale gained a new ability then. Swift Runner, that's him.
The passage just outside of this room
Go.
is open to you now,
Return with
and it will
Zathrian.
lead you to such...
Too many people talking at the same time. No, it's fine. So, no, shh. It's good, it's good. So that's the way out. Okay. I want to explore the rest. It's a lot of werewolves. And of course the sarcophagus. Over here. Short bow. Ooh, tier 6. That's expensive enough to sell. Or bother carrying, rather.
Yes.
Some elf root. Nothing else. And there was another sarcophagus over there. Right here. Tier 6 shield. Pretty decent. Okay, let's make our way back to Zathrian. There's a treasure pile over here. And my character's getting stuck on the stairs. With a journeyman dwemer. I forgot to give the runes. It's fine. I'm making cuts here, but Zathrian is right here. Why is...
Ah, and here you are already.
Zathrian, what are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow.
I don't like this one. Can we not simply crush its head?
There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself.
You mean you wanted to make sure I got the heart?
Just so. Did you?
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
No.
May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
I've been sent to bring you back to the Lady of the Forest.
Oh, is that what the spirit calls herself now? And what does she want with me, if I might inquire?
Well, she won't summon Whitherfang unless you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Whitherfang?
Is she? Well, to what extent does it mean to be Whitherfang? Because if Whitherfang is an entity, then yeah, she would be Whitherfang. Or she could be Whitherfang, and then if she were, then she would be deceiving us. But if you understand Whitherfang as sort of a position, or a role, or a state of being even, then she maybe isn't deceiving us. So she lied to me?
Perhaps not lied as much as did not clarify. Whitherfang is part of her, but also separate.
Oh, that even makes it even simpler
The
then.
spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Whitherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
But werewolves ever gained their minds?
I find that difficult to believe.
You're not making your case any better, mate.
And they were the same savages then that they have ever been.
You're super
Deserve to be wiped out and
not.
defended.
You are super not making your case
Accompany you back to the ruin.
here.
Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Whitherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
There are things I know for a fact because I played through them, and there are things that are all conjecture because we haven't been told yet, and it's plot for later. And the one thing that I know for a fact is that these people are, they talk at least. And if he's just gonna spend two whole lines saying the opposite of what I know, he's not making his case any better. That all of a sudden that persuasion line where I could just kill him probably wouldn't have worked or led to any good result anyway. Yeah, and all that ran to say, yeah, you're wrong.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were.
Again, not
They deserve
making
nothing more than the misery they possess.
super
This
not
is
making your
battle, Grey
case.
Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
Won't you at least consider talking to them?
Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it.
It's an animation where the lip curls in a weird way. I think I noted that in somebody else before. I can't persuade him. I can't use a persuasion skill. Do you still have so much hatred after all this time? For him, yeah, because they live a long time.
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Elven. You know what it is like to have injustice thrown in your face. Their crimes could not go unanswered.
Yeah, but the problem is the injustice that the elves... What are the name of the elves in the city? They have a name. The elves in the city live through is the sustaining of the system that oppresses them and lives off of the elven lineages and whatnot. For him, it's immediate. It's like it was him. Well, not he himself. No, wait, he himself. Yeah, he cursed them, their parents. And then he just hates their kids. Just like, I'll kill them all. For like, you got your revenge, dude. You got the curse. And you screwed up to boot. Not only are you responsible for the death of your people, you just shut up. You got the curse. It's like, I don't know. The curse was, yeah, it's kind of tricky because it was a horrible crime and whatnot, and the curse is super bad as well. It's just like, I mean, in a world where you kill people for whatever they do and whatnot, I guess, yeah, well, whatever. Let's not consider too much about how humane our punishment is, but so we can put that aside and not really care about that for the matter of this thing. But those crimes were committed by different people is the real question here, not by centuries ago. And also, that was more to the point of what I was saying. The enslavement, I suppose, not quite enslavement, but at least there's a name for it, and I don't know the name, but sort of the separation of the elven people in the Andrastan society. That's not the name of the Andrastan society. In the society where we grew up, that happened centuries ago. So in terms of an analogy, it works there, but the continued upholding of that separation benefits those in power and the people and the humans in specific, not only just those in power. So it's not the same. Here, he doesn't benefit at all. And the werewolves don't benefit at all. Nobody benefits from this situation, so the comparison ends very quickly there. I'm gonna say this, but it's your own people suffering now as well as them.
I have sworn to protect my people, and I shall. I will not lift a finger to help the descendants of savages who deserved the curse they received.
So your answer is to let them suffer forever.
Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
I might have, but who is being punished now?
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm?
Oh yeah, I will. I will. There's no parentheses lie, close parentheses. I will just say I will, but I think that's actually going to lock us into a choice, and basically the combat is going to start with green around him and red around everybody else. I'm not too too trusting of that, I suppose. I don't think it'll come to that. Nah, this is the best one. I will unless you attack first.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
They are still showing their teeth. There's a lot of dentistry work needed here.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest.
I can't understand what you're too tall for me to hear you.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit. As is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Whitherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
No? Can I not ask how it is? Because that seems pretty straightforward, obvious. So would Zathrian's death end the curse? Really? Interesting. That's interesting, actually. He bound himself to the curse somehow? Let's ask that. So would Zathrian's death end the curse?
No. The curse has a life of its own, though Zathrian's life depends on it. His death plays a part in its ending, however.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly.
You're the one angering them.
Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
I am to your side. You turn. Look at. Step right up. Let's turn your face. Shoo. You'll end that curse if I have to force you myself. That I would like to do that. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, let's go with that one. You'll end that curse if I have to force you myself.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your positions. Ready, set, and we're off. Did you notice how he stepped away for a little bit? Okay, we have treants. Oh no. We also have greater shades. Okay, that's not too bad. Also, that thing about... Oh, I didn't notice who liked that or who didn't. The thing about what's right. Yes, I'm trying to stand for what's right. The question is, what is right? I think this is right. He was a jerk calling them beasts all the time, and I didn't like that. It doesn't mean he's not right. You know, you can be a jerk, you can be a bigot, and still say accurate things. But he was a jerk and a bigot, so screw him, and screw my self-confidence here, because I guess we'll see. We'll see if this was right or wrong. Oh, excuse me, that's... I'm sorry. Yeah, that's gonna be that for today. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.